Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, whatever the case may be, wherever you are, whenever you're listening. Welcome to the verse of the day here on Cross Comics on this 24th of November 2021. What a burger! That looks delicious. But that's beside the point at the moment. We need to get on with the verse of the day. This might be a bit of a long one. Okay, so up first, here is the verse of the day. It's from 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4. For everything God created is good, and nothing is to be rejected, if it is received with thanksgiving. Okay, this verse seems like it needs a little bit more context, because I don't think we can just go around accepting everything, because, saying everything God created is good and nothing is to be rejected. It seems like there's something missing here, the context of this. And, of course, I played it that way. Sorry, guys. Yeah, anyways, we're going to shift from the burger here. We're going to take away this portion, and we're going to add together both this in context. So this ends up being, as you can see, 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses 1 through 5. And you can probably even add a lot more in by reading further or reading even a little bit further back. But obviously, we'll see what more context that verse had. The Spirit clearly says that in the latter times, some will abandon faith and follow deceiving spirits and things taught by demons. Such things come through hypocritical liars whose consciences have been seared with a hot iron. They forbid people to marry and order them to abstain from certain foods which God created to be received with thanksgiving by those who believe and who know the truth. For everything God created is good, and nothing is to be rejected if it is received with thanksgiving, because it is concentrated by the word of God and prayer. Wow. This verse means something entirely different. It has to do with food! And of course, that doesn't mean that you just eat and eat and eat and eat, become a glutton and, become super fat and all that. Although I shouldn't talk too much. I've eaten a little too much food in my day. Maybe I should be rejecting a little bit more food. But obviously, this is a time when a lot of food was being given to idols or sacrificed to idols. So they were saying, I guess Paul was saying to Timothy, don't worry about the food if it's been sacrificed to idols and that, because, it's still food. It's meat. It's whatever. It's still good for your bones, good for your system and all that, So, and another lesson to learn, I guess, from today's thing is that, make sure you're getting your verses in context, because if you read them out of context, you could really mess yourself up, and yeah. So anything that you're eating that you think might be a little suspect, and maybe even when it's not suspect, make sure you're, praying to God, pray to God and concentrate it by Jesus, because He is the Word of God made flesh. But, maybe if you think something's, like poison, be smart. Don't eat it. God gave us brains and all that. So, yeah, there's a little bit there. There could be a lot talked about with maybe the first couple verses too. But I just wanted to show, we got to make sure we're getting our verses in context when we're reading them. Originally I was just given verses 4 and 5. So you could even go further to get this in even more context. Or even more good stuff. So I guess that's it for now. Thank you for stopping by. God bless. Love you all. Have a great, wonderful day. Thank you for watching the verse of the day. Hopefully you liked this. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Also, we have a playlist for a bunch of verses of the day that we've done over the years. And if you enjoyed this, check out our other Bible-based programs. Hope you liked them all. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now. God bless.